And welcome to yet another episode of Bristol and UK Supernatural. Today I've brought you to our October project. Last month was Brean Down Fort. This time we've gone into another county. We're in the county of Wiltshire. And behind me is the famous Avebury Hill. Okay, lucky enough I don't know too much about the history, but down beside me here is a plaque that tells me all about it. So I'll just let you know roughly what it's all about. Okay, Avebury Hill is Europe's largest man-made prehistoric mound. It was constructed over a short period between 2400 and 2300 BC. So we're looking at something that's about 4,000 odd years old here. It states, we do not know the purpose of Avebury Hill or the meaning it held for the late Neolithic people who built it. The monument you see today was not conceived and built in a single campaign, but grew larger over several generations. Apparently there are tunnels inside it, but you know, that's what we're here for, to see if there's any spiritual activity that's going to tell us why they built it. But Avebury Hill is not actually our project in October. Our project is down the road, and we'll take you there now. Okay, so we've finally reached our destination. We've had a nice lunch in one of Britain's most haunted pubs. We can definitely confirm that if I just sat there and using a few bits of equipment very quietly, there was definitely 3 ghosts we picked up on out of the 5 that they claim to say have. We did actually use the Ghost Beater Pro in there, which I'll show you in a second. And we did actually get all the famous Florrie, and she didn't want us to go, which was quite sad really. But anyway, moving on. Okay, we've reached our destination, so where are we? Famous Red Lion pub, should I say any more? We are at the famous Avebury Stones. Yeah? Now these go on for miles, and when we came here the other night on our first investigation for the month, we were sort of flighting between the 4 stones that you can see in the background there, and we got some very interesting results, which I'll also show you in a moment. There's been numerous reasons why these stones being put here. Nobody knows the real reasons. Some say it was some sort of religious back then altar like Stonehenge. Some say it's an alien landing site because Wiltshire should be supposedly the most sightings for UFOs and that. And there's been other kinds of weird and wonderful explanations, but our mission on this was what I'm talking about. We're gonna find some of them, and we're gonna have a chat with them, and perhaps they can tell us why they were put here. But one weird thing that did happen the other night that I will mention, it was freezing cold, wasn't it, Gar? Absolutely freezing. And these stones were glowing hot, air off of them, and it was just too weird. So let's press on and see what we can find. Come on. Okay, we are almost at our destination food from. We're currently sat in the Red Line pub, which is right in the centre of where we need to be. It's the most haunted it's been here, but obviously haunted with the landlord basic. And there's a placard behind me which clearly states there are at least 5 different ghosts. This pub making it the most haunted pub in the UK. Well, I don't agree with that because I know for a fact that the rat is a lot more haunted than this place. So I suppose different places, different people with their claims. But it's just been very busy, you know, it's a Sunday afternoon. But I can definitely say it is free. I haven't found 5, but I've definitely found 3. Which one has just told me that I'm seated, so obviously that indicates that one's particularly intelligent. We'll proceed on and see what else we find on this before we go on to our next site. Lady. Three yes and twice for no. I thought you were. You're the lady that got chucked down the well, aren't you? Yeah. It's nice to meet you. My name's Claire. Is it nice to speak to someone? Yeah, okay. I'm glad that. I'm not supposed to be doing this really. You're going to get told off, so you better disappear quick. Alright, I'll speak to you later. Have a good time. Do you like speaking to people? Yeah, you do like to. You're going to get in trouble if you speak to me. You are? Oh, sorry to hear that. Is that from the bloke that took you down the well?
We know where we are. That's the main thing.
Exactly.
Okay.
You're very strong. Why? Is he still horrible to you even? He's gone. I know it is because I can feel it. Yes, I knew you were. You physically touch people. Can you touch people? You can. So if I put my hand here, can you touch my hand now? Go on then. Have you done it? I didn't feel right. You have to have another go. Have another go. Tell me when you've done it. You're doing it now, or are you touching my hand? I can't feel it. Or was that you, that draft? Yeah, no, that wasn't you. That was just a wind, was it? Okay. Well, it was nice to chat to you, Laurie, but we're afraid we have to go now. No, you don't want me to go, do you? You want me to stay and talk to you? She's gone. Unless she went again. Oh, I can feel it now. Now she's gone off. Like, all her efforts were put into that, and now that she can't latch onto that, she's now sure. She's going absolutely berserk. I don't know if you can see it. It's going nuts. Look, got two. You see that, Gar? 1, 2. Right in the middle. This area. Okay, I think we'll leave that there then and move on to our next destination. Avebury.
Right,
Okay, we're at one of the stones that we visited the other night, and this stone it wasn't glowing hot. It had like a crystallization on it, so if you've ever worked in a stone quarry or something like that, you would understand what I'm talking about. But today, freezing cold, and yet the other night we were all stood there shivering and there was heat ventilating off it. So we're going to go further out in the circle and see what we can find there. There's something strange that we found going on here is that these stones keep going actually warm and heat keeps coming off them, and I can assure you, and everyone here can assure you, it's really quite nippy and cold. We've got another slave. We asked it, is there a reason why these stones keep going warm? Is he doing it at certain spots? And he has said yes. Unfortunately we didn't catch that on camera because we were setting up the equipment coming to this stone. We're still trying to find out the reason for that, but we're at a completely different stone. It's now confirmed that there's two have confirmed, sorry, that it's sky spirits, so draw your own conclusions to that. But at the moment we're trying to work out why the stone keeps going warm, which it does, doesn't it? Okay. Hey. Do the sky spirits visit when they feel like it? Yes, but not very often anymore. Damn.
Sky gods in a while.
Yes. Have they been here recently?
It's gone.
It's gone. Do you know what? As soon as you start mentioning when are they coming, he goes away. Come on then. Yeah. Okay, so you told me there's a reason why these stones keep heating up, yeah? Is there something underneath these stones? Yes, is that what's making the stone heat up? Is there some form of life under these stones? As in something left behind by the sky people? Yes. Wow. Will anyone ever see what's underneath these stones? No. Is it really, really deep down? And he's gone.